Tube Review.
So coming up next, all the way from Redfield, Mr. Tony Tubes.
All right, how's it going? So my cat got out, and he got out of the house, and he's a fat little fuck. And I love him. He's a fat little son of a bitch. And but he's gone for 6 days. 6 days he was gone. My cat was, and my wife, she was just beside herself. She didn't know what to think. We're out there looking every single day for the cat. She's like, he's never going to come back. He's going to get hit by a car. And I was pretty sure, we haven't seen the last of Admiral Chester Nimitz, because that's his name. But he's a fat ass, man. Like he sits. Okay, there was a Family Guy episode a long time ago where it had a cutaway to what if Brian got fixed, and he's sitting there on the couch, and you see Brian. He's just fat as hell, and he's eating chocolate. He's like, I love chocolate, but I can't eat it or else I'll get fat. But it's so good. That's my cat, man. He sits on the couch. I'm on the couch. I look over in the corner. He's propped up in the corner watching TV right along with me. He's fat. I'm fat. We're just a couple fat guys just sitting there chilling, and we're just hanging out. But no, he gets out. 6 days he's gone. And I go let my dog out one night. And at this point in time, I'm not even looking for the cat anymore. He'll come the fuck home if he wants. But I'm sitting there, let the dog out the backyard. Dog's peeing. I'm peeing. We're both peeing. All of a sudden I hear meow. And there's Nimitz on the ground, rolling around like a little asshole, just like, what's up? I'm back. I'm fucking dirty. What's up? And I'm sitting there, I'm peeing, and it's like, he's like a fucking deer, man. If you make eye contact, he's fucking gone. So I'm like sitting there peeing, like I'm trying to oh my god, I gotta grab him before he bolts, and I'm still peeing. So come on. It's like the longest piss of my life. Come on, dude. I'm waiting. Oh, here it comes. Cut the piss off. I grab the cat and I run inside with him. On my way in, I'm like, okay, kids are gonna be just beside themselves. They've been so worried about the cat. I run in and I'm like, hey, I got the cat, everybody. And they're like, Dad, your Peter's hanging out of your pants. You're damn right it is. I saved our fucking cat though, didn't I? Son of a bitch. They're like, yeah, Nimitz is back. Papa, it looks like you might have peed on your pants a little bit there. I had fucking totally peed on my pants a little bit right there. But I'm having a good time. Fuck that goddamn cat, man. I love him though. But I have to apologize, I really do. I really have to apologize to everybody, all the animals in the world that have come in my path. I really feel bad for them because I used to smoke a lot of pot. Before I had kids and I had responsibilities, I was a pretty decent pothead, and I had a ball. But, so, when I'm around dogs, cats, birds, lizards, rodents of any kind, I gots to get it baked out of its mind. Against their will, too. It's terrible. I feel so bad about it. And that includes, like family pets. I'm sorry, Dad. I'm really sorry, but it just happens, It fucking happens like that. I just have to apologize to all the cats out there because I got them, and they got baked against their will, but after that, they always came back. I smell that shit. I smell where that shit's coming. I love you, Dad. I'm sorry, Dad. I love you. I love my dad so much. He's really fucking smart, though, my dad is, and sometimes I think that he thinks that I'm smarter than I really am because he's smart, but he fact checks our conversations. I'll be sitting there and he'll be like, hey, what do you got going on today, Tone? And I'm just like, well, I'm probably gonna mow the lawn or something. Well, the lawn was invented in 1497 by a man named Richard Lawn. And I'm just like, well, thanks, Dad, I guess, But he's a different kind of smart than me. You know, he's calculus smart, and he's environmental smart, and he knows who created the automobile, the first automobile. He knows that shit. I don't know that shit. I'm from the fucking streets, bitch. He's book smart, and he knows who invented the automobile. I know the guy to call that used to be a car thief that can get me into my automobile if need be. And thank Lord for that, because I got a guy. You know, I got a guy. Dad doesn't have a guy. I got a guy. I got a guy for everything. You know, but I love my dad. But one time he bought me The Hobbit. He bought me The Hobbit book. Who here's read The Hobbit book? Wow, that's too many fucking people. Oh my God. Yeah, he gave me this fucking book, man, and I read 3 pages of that fucking book, and I shut that thing, never to open it ever again. And I'll tell you why. Because in the first 3 pages of that Hobbit book, not only did I read 157,000 fucking words, but every single one of them was describing that dildo Baggins fucker's door. His front fucking door. 3 pages, 157,000 fucking words about a goddamn door. No, I'm not reading that shit. I guess it is better than like if I was reading the Lord of the Cockrings books and it's Frodo describing Samwise Gamgee's back door. That's an I hate the Lord of the Cockrings movies joke. So, but yeah, I watched Straight Outta Compton the other day. Who here's seen Straight Outta Compton? Straight Outta Compton, crazy motherfucker named Tony Tubes. But no, dude, I watched Straight Outta Compton, but I had a Titanic vibe the whole time. You know, you get that Titanic vibe sometimes because you know what the hell's gonna happen. Who here's seen Titanic? No, come the fuck on. Raise your fucking hands. Everybody in this place has seen Titanic. If you're not, you're a goddamn dick.
We don't want to admit it.
Okay? Oh, I'll admit it. I watched that long-ass fucking movie. I watched it, and you want to know what the whole thing was coming through my mind the whole time was bring on these wet motherfucking dead people. Bring them on. I'm ready for it. You know, and that's what I was like with Straight Outta Compton, because I'm sitting there, I'm like, well, that dude's gonna die by the end of it, and those 3 are gonna go off to make shitty movies and Beats Audio and sell Dr. Pepper and tell us about the fucking next episode. You know, and so it's like I can't enjoy the movie. I know what the fuck's gonna happen, and I hate movies like that. And here's the thing, I fucking hate musicals, except for Tenacious D and The Pick of Destiny. That's an amazing fucking movie. Exactly. You fucking clap for that shit. That's a great fucking musical. But I tell you what about musicals. It's so fucking stupid, man, because they're sitting there like, you know, oh, right, you want to come down to the market with me? And she's like, oh, no, I have to go to the bakery first. I have to go down the road to see a really fucking awesome bakery. Looky here, what is this? A panini. Fucking shut up and go to the goddamn bakery, you stupid fuck. Shut up. Oh my God, just get on with it. Like my dad and I, we went to the Passion of the Jesus Fish in the movie theater. Who here's seen The Passion? Come on, everybody's seen The Passion. Come on. Went to see The Passion, and I'm going to say this joke, but you have to understand that it's no disrespect to Jesus and the Bible and all those fucks. No disrespect, okay? But we're sitting there in that theater, and if you've seen The Passion, he's dragging the fucking cross up the goddamn mountain, and they're beating the fuck out of him the entire goddamn time, and he falls down 3 times in slow motion. And each time, it takes 15 minutes for him to fucking fall down. 5 minutes of him falling down in slow motion. 5 minutes of them kicking the fucking shit out of him when he's on the ground and then saying, get the fuck back up. And then he gets the fuck back up. It's all in slow motion, mind you. And by the 3rd fucking time, I lean over to my dad, the guy who's been to church, and I say, Dad, with all due respect, when do they nail this fucker up already? Jesus fucking Christ, can we get it over with it? Good Lord, man. Nail this asshole to the cross. Let's get going. I'm ready. They've kicked the fuck out of him enough. Jesus Christ. What the fuck is next? It just says astronaut's penis. I have no idea why it says astronaut's penis. But that's what it says. Yeah, astronaut's penis and Jesus. I don't know what we're... Anyways, I was going to tell a joke about Target, because these fucks work at Target. I'm in line. I go up to the line, and there's a chick, she's checking out the dude And she's either pregnant, like, you know, beautifully pregnant, or all the fucking booze that she drinks goes right to her fucking uterus. I don't know, but anyways, I walk up to the line and they're chatting and I'm sitting there just waiting and shit, and I realize while they're talking that, okay, she's pregnant, and then she just realized that this guy's wife is pregnant too, and they have something in common, they're bonding, they're talking, I'm fucking waiting. Okay, great. So I pick up my phone and I just look at my phone while I'm sitting there fucking waiting. And I open something up, 1 second. I open something up and I get a little chuckle. And this chick looks at me and she thinks that, are you having a baby too? I'm like, no, actually I just opened my time hop. And it just said that today's the 4-year anniversary of my vasectomy. So right on. Have fun with your babies. Fuckers. I love my vasectomy though, man. I really do. Like, even if you don't have kids, I highly recommend getting a vasectomy. It's amazing. Picture this, okay? Before you have a vasectomy, you're like standing in your house and you're like, I can jizz all over my entire house right now. And it'd be amazing. I can just jizz all over my entire house and it wouldn't fucking matter. Awesome. But when you get a vasectomy, it's like you're standing at the window like Mr. Burns from The Simpsons looking out. And you're like, all right, I jizzed all over my entire house. First my house, now the world. I want to jizz over the entire fucking world because I can, and nothing will happen. Nothing will happen at all. It's amazing. It is absolutely amazing. Where else am I going? I got a couple more things. Sorry, man. Oh yeah, you know, and that's one thing I miss about my old phone, is my new phone, for some odd reason, it doesn't have that little button that you can push where, you know, you like jizz. You put the word jizz in and it says, oh, do you want to add this to the dictionary so you can, for future reference? So the next time that you text your old lady and says, I'm going to come home and I'm going to jazz all over your face. Jazz hands, you know? I'm going to jazz all over. No, it'll be jizz. It'll be jizz all over your face. And I miss that about my phone. I really do. And next, where are we at? Oh yeah, anybody see that Elvis Presley has a new album out? You guys know that? Yeah, Elvis Presley. It's a compilation of all of his like Christian gospel music and stuff like that. And I'm sitting there watching this entire thing, and there's the obligatory tracks where it's just like, you know, he has risen, he walks beside me, all that shit. And then at the end they're like, order Elvis Presley's new album, He Touched Me. He touched me? You couldn't have picked any other fucking word. And then I see also on the TV, Elizabeth Taylor's got a new perfume out. She's dead. So, what's the perfume called? Elizabeth Taylor, Corpse. I don't want to smell like a fucking corpse, I'm sorry. That's about, and it's terrible towards the dead people. And now, next thing you know, they're gonna have Michael Jackson, they're gonna have Michael Jackson's name all over a line of boys' swimsuits. That's terrible. Oh, yeah. Oh, here's one for you. Here's an even worse one. What if they come out with a restaurant that's like the Cheesecake Factory, only it's for milkshakes, and Michael J. Fox has his name on it? Milkshakes? Come on, you fucks. That's right. That is beautiful. I know. I got one last thing I'm going to do. And this is what it's going to be. I'm simply going to read the track listing from the 1990 album Eaten Back to Life by the band Cannibal Corpse. All right, thank you. And the listing goes: shredded humans, edible autopsy, put them to death, mangled, scattered remains, splattered brains, born in a casket, rotting head, the undead will feast, bloody chunks, a skull full of maggots, and buried in the backyard. You can get it out. You can get it at Walmart. It sounds amazing. I'm going to do that at every single show from now on. I'm going to read one of Cannibal Corpse's 37 different fucking album track titles until I get the kind of laugh that I want. Thank you. I'm Tony Tubes.
Tube